Okay, welcome back everyone to another special episode of Yoda's Hut with Star Wars LCG gameplay from the Cary, North Carolina regional. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards, and once again I'm joined for commentary by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going tonight?
Hanging in there.
All right, so in this game we have moved to round three of the Swiss. There's only 6 of us at the tournament, and I got paired up against my old friendly foe from Gamers Armory, Jeremy. In this first game we're about to see, Jeremy was playing his dark side deck against my light side deck. I'm on the right. Just to kind of go over real quick again, my light side deck was Smuggler's Affiliation. I had 2 Asteroid Sanctuary, 1 False Report, 1 Along the Gamma Run, 2 May the Force Be With You, 1 Hero's Journey, 1 Secret Yavin 4, 1 Watchers in the Wasteland, and 1 Hero's Trial. And Jeremy's Dark Side deck was a Scum deck. He had 2 of the Slave Trade, 2 Hunters, 2 His Eye Exaltedness, the new Jabba set, 1 Hive of Scum and Villainy, 1 Jabba's Reach, 1 Masterful Manipulation, and 1 I Don't Like You Either. So a pretty interesting variation of the Scum deck. It's there was 3 of them at the tournament there, but he didn't have Dengar in there, which kind of surprised me. So you got any initial thoughts as we get ready to get this game going here or there, Derek?
Yeah, his scum deck's a little on the unique side, but there's just so many damn good scum pods right now. You can, you can almost just pick 10 blind pods and still have a good deck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm kind of surprised to see only 1 Masterful in there. That's kind of a staple. Either you're running 2 of those or you're running Spice Trade just because they're both so good. So given that he's running only 1, I would think he would rather run Spice. But personally, I think 2 Masterful is better in a deck than 1 Spice Trade.
yeah, and I thought it was odd he had it captured in his deck, but it was from Greedo's set. It's like, yo.
Yeah, if you're gonna run Greedo's set and not Dengar, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it just Jeremy likes to play somewhat unique decks there, so no difference here. And so I think he just flipped up his High Exaltedness. What was that? Hunters, and I can't tell what the other one is.
I think it's actually Greedo's in the middle
Oh
there.
yeah,
Isn't
yeah, I
it?
think that's right. I think it's oh no, it's Masterful. Sorry, yeah, it's Masterful. And I started with Along the Gamma
Oh,
Run,
okay.
Hero's Journey, and Hero's Trial. So I had a pretty good setup, even though I didn't have May the Force Be With You out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I thought I actually did. Now that we're watching this, I did not. Oh, I think I remember what happened here. Okay. So Jeremy does have, I guess, like 6 resources to play with Masterful and his High Exaltedness, and he's going to start off with a Twilight Sycophant to look at the top 5 cards of his deck and see if he can get any Scum event cards. And he got
Yeah.
Relentless Pursuit, it looks like, from Slave Trade.
Hmm.
It lets you reveal a captured card and then search your opponent's deck and capture another copy of that card.
Yeah, he should be reshuffling his deck though. After taking that card, he just put those cards back on top of his deck.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he might have just misplayed. I think he might have misread it that he was thinking it was a put back in any order.
Huh.
Let's see what he's going to
Yeah.
play here. It looks like he just paid 1. So he's going to play Shadows of the Empire on my Gamma. Okay, so that's why I was thinking. I didn't remember having Gamma out in this game, and that's why, because he played Shadows on it the first turn and buried
Yeah, he
it.
buried it right away.
So
So, well, gee, I wonder what you're gonna flip up next when your turn starts.
I don't know. It won't be Gamma. And then he had played a Black
May
Sun
the
Headhunter.
May the Force, maybe.
And he took balance back. Yeah, I think that might have been what it was because I remembered having it out there. And I noticed now, watching this, that Jeremy left 2 resources open. And I went ahead and played Slicing in here to look at the top 2 cards. And there is, I think if I remember right, I had a May the Force Be With You. I think my other thing was actually Watchers in the Wasteland. I'm like, I'm
There's a
burying.
tough call.
Yeah, let's bury that sucker. So I flipped up May the Force Be With You. I got 5 resources to play with here. And there I'm going to play Clearinghouse.
That'll get you some for the future, at least.
Yeah. And so I got 5 resources still in there. I'm going to play Falcon.
Well, now you're tapped out
Yeah, now I'm going to be completely tapped out.
for
I
a
only have three next
while.
resources next turn, and I think I'm probably going to swing at something here. Probably like Hunters just to try to get some damage on it. So he's going to block with the Black Side Headhunter, which I can't kill with Falcon, unfortunately. So if I win Edge, I can get 2 damage in on the objective, but
Yeah, if I were him, I'm putting the shield on the objective.
yeah, I would think so. And I think I got to be attacking Hunters, I would think. Oh, he's going to shield the Headhunter. Maybe he's worried I had a heat or something.
Hmm.
And
I still would have put it on the objective.
yeah, I went and passed with Edge 1 here.
Otherwise, there's not much point in blocking.
Yeah.
Because whatever damage he deals to you is just going to go away when you bounce the unit anyway. So there's no reason to block here unless you're just trying to prevent damage to hunters.
Yeah, so I actually won 3-2. He had pitched a Slaver. I pitched a Lightsaber, and I'm going to shoot the Headhunter for 3. I think he shielded 1. I'll do 2 damage to the objective, and we'll see what I did attack now. Yeah, I figured it had to have been Hunters. And I think I'll let him swing back here. There's no reason for me to bounce yet. Yeah, so I took a damage.
Damaging Falcon is just so irrelevant unless you can do it all at once. That's why I was.
Yeah.
I don't see why he blocked there. All he did was prevent 1 damage. He would have been better off preventing the damage to the objective and then probably letting the headhunter die.
Yeah, so I bounced in a Cloud
blockers. So.
Yeah, I bounced in a Cloud City Operative, and there was a mistake that for some reason I didn't realize he had two resources left, and he just played Hut's Hospitality to kill my Cloud City Operative. And now I'll go to 3 there because I didn't have anything to clear off with me. The Force be with you. As soon as I did it, he decided to bury Masterful Manipulation, and I got to draw a card, so I got to take a token off Clearinghouse. And I remember thinking, man, I hope you draw another card somewhere, and I can clear this whole thing off on my turn, so I can replay Falcon. But
yeah, well, this is interesting because he knows what his top 4 cards of his deck is, and he shouldn't right now. If those are all really good cards, then I mean, this game could have easily turned out completely different if he'd have reshuffled them like he should have.
Yeah, so he's only going to have 3 resources to play something with here. So I remember thinking, even though I had my board just got decimated because that was a stupid mistake. I got greedy. I was going to try to just lock down his Twi'lek, figuring if he didn't defend, I'd lock him down, clear him up with May the Force be with you. If he did defend, then the Twi'lek would get locked down or double focused. So, yeah, it was just a little bit greedy and not pay attention. He had 2 resources left. I guess I thought he only had 1 for some reason, and he played that Hut's Hospitality. I was like,
Did he pay the upkeep on the headhunter here?
Yeah, he just did that, and then he played the prize possession.
And now he's got the headhunter's a pretty beefy attacker. He can get 3 damage in with him alone.
Yeah, I think we realized, and he started backing up. It's like, all right, let me pay for this raid. Hold on. So, he was going to try to play payout, and I told him that he couldn't do that because they were both limited. I'm like, he didn't. I think he just forgot that. Because So he goes, I'll play the prize possession, I'll pay the upkeep, then the prize possession. And they still had 2 resources left, but he can't play payout now on his turn.
Right.
But he's going to get a lot of damage in if he swings with that Headhunter, which I think he's going to do if he bothered to save it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be in a world of trouble holding 3 resources because I know I have Falcon. I don't remember what else was in my hand, but I don't think it was anything cheap that I could play, unfortunately. And there is Boosh.
Yeah, now you can do. If I were him, I'd spread damage around. I'd put 2 on Luke's and I'd put 3 on May the Force.
Yeah.
I guess I should say the middle objective there. I can't really just say Luke's now, can I? You got
right, yeah, the original Luke. So he's swinging with the Headhunter, putting the shield on it. And he actually went after Hero's Journey with that one, put 3 damage on it. Guess that kind of makes sense. Then when I finally free it, I won't free it up, but then he could just blow it up next turn to keep me from getting both resources pretty easily. He'd only need to get 1 more damage. And then...
Yeah. Well, that was my thinking anyway. If you went twice with both, you get 2 each time.
Yeah, and
That would have been enough also. I figure in the long run, May the Force is the one you want to get rid of.
and he didn't attack with Bausch, so I've only got
Oh.
3 resources I'm drawing, and I think I just drew dead here that I have nothing I can play. That, if I remember right, I think I drew a Luke, so that wasn't going to help me. I did get the Didemba refueling station, and
Well,
I
you got
and
resources.
I think this was going to be my turn. And the dial's going to go up to 5, and that's just not good.
That's a problem.
Yeah, so I mortgaged the future, and it came back to bite me when he blew up my Cloud City operative there.
Do you have another resource in your hand? Because you could theoretically play it on his turn,
Um,
since you've got Hero's Trial out there.
I think I might have had another one, so
Did you remember to do it?
we'll see. I may have just to get it out of my hand. I feel like I even had a bamboozle or something in my hand, but it wasn't going to do me any good until he attacked.
Yeah.
And had something to focus, but then that probably wasn't going to do me any good either. So it's like I might just clear off something else he could attack with it again. And so he's paying 4 to play Boba, or no, Ponda Baba, I think that's what that is, right? And now he's playing
I can't
Payout.
tell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Ponda Baba. He played
You better
Payout.
hope it's not Boba Fett.
No, I think it's Ponda Baba.
You actually had to pay full cost for him.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen too
And
often.
then he played Payout. So he's still got 4 resources there. And I think at this point Jeremy was trying to decide. He's like, "You got nobody lockers." I'm like, "Yeah, that's right." So this game's going to be over real quick. I think I reminded him. Yeah, he went to try to just go with the headhunter, and I told him you had to attack with Pandit Baba first.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what he ended up doing here was,
If I were him, I'd send them both and take out May the Force.
I think that might have been what he did. So yeah, he sent them both in, and he actually.
Yeah, he took out Hero's Trial.
Oh, he did one at each. No, he put 3 on Hero's Trial. He put 3 on May the Force be with you. So now my objectives are all pretty close to being dead. Unless I can get a nudge, I'm in trouble. Because he could just blow all 3 up on his turn and win.
I guess I would have tried to get rid of those, but I guess it depends if he's worried about false report flipping up.
Yeah.
That's the other.
And I think he
reason
was.
not
If I remember right, I think he said
Yeah.
something about, and he had slave trade out there, so he actually buried a card under slave trade, top card of my deck. And I'm sitting here thinking, boy, am I screwed if I don't draw a nudge. And
Well,
even,
what's the dial at? Is it at 5 right now?
yeah, the dial's at 5.
Yeah. Well, you got your Falcon, and you've still got. Now you've got 10 resources, but
Yeah.
you're in a hell of a hole right now. You need to do something.
Yeah, this is one of those games I said I just had that long game against Donovan where we didn't even get to play the second game of the match because the first game time got called at the end and he won on the last turn with the dial at 11. I think I was still like frazzled from that. And then, of course, when Jeremy hit me with that Huts Hospitality, it just felt all downhill from there.
Brain fart.
Yeah. So if I had that resource, I forgot to play it. Maybe I just
Yeah, it
pitched
looks like it. That would have gotten you another draw.
Yeah.
Well, we know you got Falcon. You said you got Luke, so you should have some options here.
Yeah, in retrospect, looking at this now, knowing what he had, I may have been better off trying to just play some defense here. Rather than get too aggressive.
Which Luke is it you got?
I don't remember. I just remember I had a Luke.
Yeah.
And I think I mortgaged my future here again because I felt like there was about all I could do. Yeah. So I actually played Falcon. Technically, I still have 5 resources open.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't look like I'm playing anything else. I think I'm just swinging with Falcon here.
Well, if you plan on bouncing Luke into him,
Yeah.
then it just depends on what else. Like you said, if you had a bamboozle, he might be able to make use of that later.
Yeah. And I know I'm sitting here looking at his high exaltedness thinking, oh man, if if I blow up something, he's gonna get one of these events back.
Yeah, but the only one he's had so far is that one that kills a 2 cost. So if you, I mean, that's not going to hurt your Luke or your Falcon unless he draws Death Mark to go with it.
Yeah, that's true. He's got payout in there. He's got relentless pursuit in his hand. He drew that, and I don't. That probably isn't in discard, but he captured
Yeah,
something.
but
So
not
if he got something
none of those
good,
are really going to break your board. Right now,
yeah,
you need to build a board. If he had something like captured in there, that would be a bigger issue.
yeah. So I'm bouncing Falcon, putting in Between the Shadows, Luke.
Well, at least it's a good, that Luke I think might do you the most good anyway.
Yep.
Although I don't know, I so hate committing him to the Force. Because I mean, you can attack with him and free him up, but then he's committed for the rest of the game.
Right. I think the bigger problem is I only have one unit right now. That's why I said
Yeah.
I really could have played Luke and Falcon and had them both out to defend.
Yeah.
And I probably should have done that.
Yeah, because not only do you have the 2 units, but you can bluff that the Falcon can go out and place a third also.
Right, right. Unless he had captured to capture Falcon, but
Yeah. Well, if he has it, he has it. I mean, if you only have one defender doing it this way, it's the same result.
right.
You're still going to have an empty board. So since it's the same result, you might as well just ignore whether or not he's got it, and
Yeah.
play as if he doesn't, and if he has it, you're screwed either way.
Yeah. Like I said, I think I felt doomed pretty early in this game as it was, so I'm not sure what I
Yeah.
attacked here. Let's see what I attacked. Went after Hunters, and then I'm going to play Bamboozle. He did not
That'll
block.
get you a double swing, yeah.
Right, he didn't block with Bausch. So then I'll swing again, and I should blow up Hunters. Of course, he's going to be able to get something back now.
How much damage is on the other objectives?
Well, I got 3 on his high exaltedness. Now I'm playing Trust Your Feelings using Hero's Trial after the engagement. And I'm going to use Trust Your Feelings and swing at Slave Trade.
I might have taken out his high exaltedness.
I had already attacked that. I probably should have attacked
Oh,
Falcon
did you?
first.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You had sent Falcon already.
Yeah, I probably should have sent Falcon after Slave Trade first. So,
Yeah, because when you equip Trust Your Feelings, you should be able to plink something. It looks
yeah,
like
I
you're
think I just
plinking
plinked Bausch. Yeah, so I'm putting a card in. I put a Wolfman in.
Oh, you'll be able to get him back.
Right, so now I am swinging and doing 2 damage to Slave Trade, and I think I'm going to chuck the Trust Your
Yeah, you
Feelings.
could pitch that to make. God dang, how many times is Luke gonna swing in one turn? Holy
Yeah,
crap!
yeah. And got 5 damage total on Slave Trade. Whoops. And
Luke
then
just swung 4 times that turn,
1, 2, yeah, I guess he did. That's
and then you're still gonna
and I'm still gonna lose.
focus him for defense.
And I'm probably still gonna lose here because he's so close to winning.
uh,
I mean, he's got that Headhunter. He's got Pondo Baba. I'm gonna take off the one on Luke, get the Wolfman back at least. Take balance. I forgot to. There we go. But the
yeah. See,
battle's
now
gonna
you
go
got
to 6.
2 blockers. You got Edge 1.
Yeah, I got a card
Uh,
back from Slave Trade too.
yeah. Looks like you forgot to take one off the refueling station.
Yeah, I think I did. I don't know if we caught it and he let me take it off or not.
Because I mean, now he's in just
Yeah,
bad shape as
okay.
you are.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
took it off and he did. Yeah, the problem is, so I do have 2 blockers, but um,
It depends if he has tactics and ways to get
yeah,
around them.
he's
That
looking there. Oh,
yeah,
he's
he
got
took
hot sauce.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't matter though. If he doesn't have a death mark, he can't use it right now.
yeah. That might have been why I let him take it back. Of course, maybe he has death mark.
If he has death mark, then he's just gonna kill one of your guys.
Yeah, probably Luke, and then there's nothing else I can do.
Is if he puts death mark on Luke, does Luke get to deal a damage? And
Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
yeah.
I just can't discard it.
Well, if he had a focus token on him, wouldn't you have been able to discard it to free him up?
Now, I'm pretty sure the rule there is you can't discard that because you can only pay costs with cards you control. And so I don't actually control that card.
Hmm.
So I can't discard it. But I should have been able to do a damage to Balsh there, although I'm not sure it mattered.
Oh, it would have killed. Well, it's one less blast, one less tactics.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, here I'm saying about it. I think we were reading it, like trying to figure out was I allowed to do it, and I think we figured out we might have caught it there that yeah, I could use it to do the damage, but I couldn't pitch it because it was his card. So I
Okay.
did kill Balsh, but I said I think it's not going to matter here. I'm not going to be able to unless I have a heat. I'm not going to be able to kill any of his guys before he might strike.
Well, he still has to get 3 objectives. He only has 2 units with blast damage.
Right. Of course, now he's got Death Mark. If he gets Hut's Hospitality, I'm just doomed. Or captured. Either one of those just takes me
Well,
out.
he only has to blow up 1 objective and he can get it back.
Right.
So he sends Pondo Baba first, takes out an objective, retrieves that, kills Luke.
Yeah. And there's Hut's Hospitality anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. So there's Luke gone, and I'm pretty sure at this point there's no way I can win
I think he's
because
got.
of
Let's see.
because of the stupid galactic scum.
Yeah, he sends Pondo Baba and a Scum to the first objective to eliminate the Wolfman,
Yep.
which that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, between the other two, you should be able to get 1 blast on the bottom and then unopposed to take out the middle.
Yeah.
Or
I
the
mean,
other one.
there
So,
really is. Not the only way I could win right, or not. I shouldn't say win. But the only way I could keep from losing right now is if I actually had a seeds, and I did not, obviously, because I just
yeah.
pitched my card, I just threw my cards down in scoops. I'm like, yep,
Hey, you did have a resource that you could have played
yeah,
the
too little,
previous
too
turn.
late. But yeah, that was just a brutal game with that start and like that bad mistake at the beginning, letting that thing get captured or get hit with Hut's Hospitality when I didn't realize he had 2 resources and just
Mm.
all downhill from there. But good game from Jeremy. He played that scum deck pretty well, kind of kept me on the ropes there, and just not much I could do. So
Yeah, well, and that's kind of what Scum does now. There's a lot of capturing. It just if they get the right cards, it's hard to build a board up, and that's what Jedi really wants to do.
yeah, and that's why I said, looking back, I almost might have been better off playing Falcon and Luke, not attacking at all, or maybe attacking with one of the things, maybe Falcon or something, pitching the Wolfman and the Edge, and then committing and getting them both back, getting that back. So it had 3 things on the board at least, and then then maybe I could have withstood him blowing up all 3 of my objectives, and then do some
Well,
shenanigans the next
I
time.
can definitely see the tempting aspect of it because I mean, you did get Luke to attack 4 times, so it's
Yeah,
hard to pass up. But if you had done it like you said, played defense for a turn, and then done that the next turn, you might have actually been able to kill him.
yeah, yeah. It was just, I mean, he would have still captured Luke probably with that Hut's Hospitality and stuff, but I would have had Falcon out and the Wolfman. It would have been a lot tougher for him to actually get all the blast in to win then. So,
Hmm.
but anyway, it was a good game by Jeremy. So he was sitting on 9 points before that game. I had 6, so he had 12 then. So I knew I was pretty much
Well, and also he was sitting on that Hut's hospitality. You said he got that back when you blew up objectives.
yeah, that's
So
true.
if you had not attacked, he would not have had it yet.
That is also true. Yeah, so hindsight's 2020 there, but again, don't want to take anything away from Jeremy. He played well and
Mm.
capitalized on my mistakes and didn't make any. Played a much cleaner game. All right, well let's wrap this game up, and we got one more game at least for my matches at the at Gamers Armory, and then we might have some other games for Yoda's Hut from Catcher Cell. Actually recorded a couple of his games. He didn't get them all, but he got a couple, and we'll try to add those in the future. So thanks for joining me for commentary as always, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yep, anytime.